The Cave of Hira, a place of reflection. This cave, nestled in the rugged mountains outside Mecca, holds a special place in history. Muhammad was a thoughtful man. He was known for his deep contemplation and introspective nature, often pondering the mysteries of life. He lived in Mecca, a bustling city in Arabia. The city was a vibrant hub of trade and culture, filled with merchants, travelers, and storytellers from distant lands. But Muhammad often sought peace and quiet. Amidst the noise and chaos, he yearned for solitude, a place where he could escape the distractions of daily life. He would go to a cave called Hira on a mountain outside the city. The journey was arduous, but the tranquility he found there was worth every step. There, he would reflect on life's big questions. In the stillness of the cave, he pondered the nature of existence, the purpose of life, and the mysteries of the universe. He would pray and think about God. His prayers were heartfelt, seeking guidance and understanding from a higher power. Muhammad yearned for a deeper understanding of the world. He was driven by a profound desire to comprehend the truths that lay beyond the material world. Muhammad was known for his honesty and good character. His integrity and wisdom earned him the respect and admiration of those around him. He was troubled by the injustice he saw around him. The social inequalities and moral decay of his society weighed heavily on his heart. People worshipped many gods and often forgot about compassion and kindness. The rampant idol worship and lack of empathy disturbed him deeply. Muhammad longed for a way to help his people find the right path. He was determined to guide them towards a life of righteousness, compassion, and true understanding. The first encounter. A heavenly messenger appears. One night, during the holy month of Ramadan, Muhammad was in the cave of Hira. This was a place he often visited to seek solitude and reflect on the deeper meanings of life. The cave, nestled in the rugged mountains, provided a serene and quiet environment, perfect for contemplation. He was deep in prayer and meditation, seeking answers to the profound questions that troubled his heart. The stillness of the night enveloped him, and he felt a deep connection with the universe. Suddenly, a bright light filled the cave, breaking the tranquility of the night. The light was so intense that it seemed to pierce through the darkness, illuminating every corner of the cave. A powerful being appeared before him, radiating an aura of divine presence. This was no ordinary light, it was a manifestation of something beyond human comprehension. This was the angel Gabriel, sent by God. Gabriel spoke to Muhammad with a voice that resonated with authority and compassion. He commanded him to read. Muhammad was frightened, his heart pounding with fear and awe. The command was overwhelming, and he felt a surge of emotions. He said, "I cannot read." His voice trembled as he expressed his inability, feeling the weight of the divine command. Gabriel repeated the command, "Read." The insistence in Gabriel's voice was undeniable, echoing through the cave. Again Muhammad insisted, "I cannot read." His distress was palpable as he struggled to comprehend the magnitude of the moment. Finally Gabriel said, "Read, in the name of your Lord." The words carried a divine power, filling the cave with a sense of purpose and destiny. And then, miraculously, words began to flow from Muhammad's lips. It was as if a dam had burst, and the divine message poured forth, marking the beginning of a new chapter in human history. Khadija's comfort, a wife's unwavering support. Muhammad was shaken by this experience. He rushed home to his wife, Khadija. She was a wise and loving woman. Muhammad told her everything. He feared he was losing his mind. Khadija listened patiently. She embraced him and reassured him. Khadija said, "Do not be afraid. God will not forsake you. You are a good man." Her words brought him comfort. Khadija's belief in him gave him strength. She encouraged him to trust in what he had experienced. Khadija suggested they seek the counsel of her cousin, Waraqa. He was a learned man, familiar with scriptures. Muhammad and Khadija went to see Waraqa. They told him about the encounter with Gabriel. Waraqa listened intently. When they finished, Waraqa's eyes welled up. He said, "This is the same angel Gabriel who came to Moses. You are the chosen one, the prophet of God." Waraqa's words filled Muhammad with a sense of purpose, but also with the weight of the responsibility he now carried. After the initial revelation, there was a pause. No more messages came. The silence was profound, almost deafening, as if the entire universe was holding its breath. Days turned into weeks and weeks into months, yet there was no further communication. The stillness of the desert mirrored the stillness in Muhammad's heart. Muhammad waited patiently, seeking guidance. He was steadfast, his faith unwavering despite the lack of new revelations. He knew that patience was a virtue, and that true guidance would come in its own time. He continued to pray and reflect in the cave of Hira. The cave had become a sanctuary, a place where he could connect with the divine and seek solace. His prayers were filled with hope and longing. He longed to hear from God again. Each day he would look towards the heavens, his heart filled with anticipation and a deep yearning for divine communication. The silence was difficult, but it was a test of his faith. He understood that this period of waiting was a trial, a way to strengthen his resolve and deepen his connection with God. Finally, the angel Gabriel appeared again. The cave was filled with a radiant light, and Muhammad felt a profound sense of peace and purpose. He brought more verses from God. These verses were powerful, filled with wisdom and guidance, and they resonated deeply within Muhammad's soul. The revelations continued, forming the foundation of the Quran. Each new message was meticulously recorded, ensuring that the divine words would be preserved for future generations. Muhammad's journey as the messenger of God had begun. He was now ready to share the divine message with the world, to guide humanity towards a path of righteousness. He would dedicate his life to spreading the message of peace, justice, and submission to the one God. His mission was clear, and his resolve was unbreakable. The world would soon come to know the profound teachings of Islam.